Hello everyone and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program with Kerbal Space Adventures. Yay! We have just launched the keyhole as well as the moon spot up onto the moon, and I found that while driving around with the keyhole and the moon spot on top, the moon spot becomes extremely unstable and will actually flip the vehicle over. I also learned that the teeny tiny fuel tank that we have on the keyhole is not good enough to get it to any of the anomalies, so we have a bit of a problem in the fact that I'm very poor at designing things right now. Because of that, we're going to give it another shot. Now, in order to give it another shot, there's a couple of things I want to do. The first thing is that I want an actual cockpit and not the little space cockpit I put on there. So we're going to go with this one. The second thing is I figured that if we're going to design a Ksa mining operation whose sole purpose it is to run a spaceship, then why don't we design one that powers itself, was my thought. And these tanks are small enough to do what I want. Well, there are a couple here that are small. Maybe a little bit too small? Yeah, I'm going to try to design a Ksa satellite, or a Ksa powered ship that powers itself via Ksa-ish, I guess. You know what? Going back to that other one, that we have an engine here. The KEJ-65's ability to operate in non-oxygenated atmosphere gives it a tremendous utility for exploring the solar system. It's a bulky unit, and the integrated air intake that gets irritable at high speeds, but while cruising, it's an efficient engine with a fantastic paint job. ISP in a vacuum is 1000, so it'll work in or outside of atmosphere. It requires one Ksa. So, like, this could be the engine that we use on this thing, if we wanted to do it that way. To do that, though, we need a small, I know they have these here. They have to. This is a really big one. And this is a, yeah, these are all really big tanks. What happened to the tiny Ksa tanks? I know they're here. There's gotta be one. Pretty sure, here it is. Here it is. There's the Ksa tank. So there's a Ksa tank. And that holds, what? 1000 units? And I guess I could, like, put this on here, and that would be a Ksa-powered ship. A pure Ksa-powered ship. Or alternatively, I could do something really crazy like this. Yeah. And then do something like... No. I keep going to that one, and it's not that one, it's this one. I just gotta switch it to the right area. Here you go. So something like that with a nuclear rocket. And what does MechJeb say about that? What does MechJeb say about our design here? It probably says, oh god, what do you think you're doing? MechJeb says it's 6.6 tons, with a thruster rate ratio of 0.93. And 2,833 meters per second burn time? That sounds not so bad. But I'd have to get it to be able to land. That would be the problem, it would have to be able to land. Which means it needs landing strut leg things. Now, I did recently download an item. Oh dear lord, no. Oh, definitely not. Yeah, that's horribly ugly. Is there a smaller one? This is a T2 engine mount. Is there a better one? Because I'd rather not do, you know, what was it, this one? No. Yeah, this one, something like something like this. Okay, now it's just being rude. Come on, damn it. It does this sometimes. There. Oh no, that's terrible. Go away. That's terrible. Okay, so that kind of engine mount probably wouldn't work for us. I was hoping to use that. But we'll figure out something, because yeah, they have things like this, and like this, and... No, definitely not. We can have weird things like this. Yeah, check it out. I have no idea what that does. Well, I guess if nothing else, let's, well, let's get that engine back on there where it belongs. And then we can do what? Well, we can take that off. We can take this off. This is what, 1,000? And each of these are 150? Not 100% sure if that's a good idea, but let's see. Something like that? That'd be odd. Still has a problem with the whole landing gig, though. Legs. I need legs. Landing legs. Here you go. See, now these legs I know for a fact are like too short to do what I want. There's no way they'd reach the ground without breaking the engine off, which makes having the engines kind of pointless. Kind of pointless. I could be crazy and have it land on its face. No, because I still need the damn engine. Crap. There's no way to like plug it onto the engine itself. Yeah, that's no good. So we have a basic-ish design here, but unfortunately it won't work for what we need. And actually, I don't really like these. I did like the other thing though, even though it was really, really long. Well, then that could be our thing. That could be our thing. We could do it like this. Take this, put it here. Take this, put it here. Take this. Fuel tank has to be in line. Fuel tank has to be in line. Kethane tanks don't. Magic. Okay, so there's that. Wait a second. I almost got this. I'm pretty sure I got this in my head. We can take 2 of these babies right here. No, too big. How about 2 of these babies right here? There we go. Just 2. Just 2. There we go. Put one right here. Kind of high up. Like that. Right? And then we take one of these. And we go... like so. And we bring... we'll keep them up high. Bam. Like that. And then we take 2 of these. Bam! Look at that. What does that give us? That gives us 9 tons with 0 well, yeah, it's 0 thrust for a reason. Fuel, we need fuel. Fuel lines, they're here. Okay, fuel lines. I'm gonna go from there to like what, right here? Boom. So that gives us 1,960 meters per second in that teeny tiny tank. It's a start. How is that working with mechanical jet when mechanical jet isn't even on the ship? Crazy stuff going on, I think. Yeah, crazy stuff indeed. Okay, so, it's a start, but unfortunately it's not good enough. And for that we need to go like this, and we need to do this. Boink. Oh yeah. Oh, no, I was just there. There you go. Then we go like what? We do this again, we say 2, get it right in the middle. We had it before, like a boss. Yeah, like that. And then we go, bam. Now what does that get us? 3,429? Hey, beastie. And again, with the mechanical jeb not actually being on the ship, what the hell? Okay, weird stuff going down. Yeah, no mechanical jeb, don't know what the hell's going on, but it says, okay, well, jeb's on there now, so screw it. Alright, and then we go, what, GPS unit? Like so. Put that like right up in here, over here somewhere, like right up here on the front. Bam, bam. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is just make this thing look pretty. It's important to make your ship look pretty. It's not really that important, because the mostest importantest is to make your ship function. And that is how we do that. Ooh, that's very tiny. I have no idea if that thing will stand up straight when it lands. Who cares, right? Right. Okay, and then for super funsies, because we're crazy with super funsies. No. Those are decouplers. I want utilities. And yes, that's the small one. I always do that. Boom. There we go. Hey, look at that. It can dock with stuff. Oh, awesome. Okay, so it can land, it can dock, it can fly. I don't think there's really any other criteria that we need, right? We know where we are on the moon. And any other planet, we have a GPS satellite in orbit. We have MechJeb. I know what we need. I know what we need. Well, I know what else we need, but we also need one of these. We need one of these to tell us where the keythane is at. Where is the keythane? Can't really like put it on the nose. It'd be kind of cool if we could. I guess we could like put it like right here. Beep beep beep. The opposite MechJeb. Yeah, it kind of sticks out there, doesn't it? But it's got to go somewhere, so we'll put it there. Anything else that we need? Nothing particular. I mean, well, solar panels, of course, we need solar panels, but I'm thinking I'll just put some big honky panels up on there, right? Yeah, I can do 2 solar panels, 1 on each side is basically how that works, like that. Which I guess that kind of works, but I don't want to make it... Don't want to make it off-center. But that does work for us, so let's do that. Bam, and then... We'll just kind of try to keep it as centered as possible, I suppose. There. And... there, so like, you know, enough solar panels, I think. I mean, we could put more on there if we really wanted to. We do like... boom, a couple right here. You know, just for fun, just in case, just for safety purposes. I would put the big wing solar panels on there, but not really in the mood to do that. Plus, the way I fly, they'd probably break off. Oh, yeah, there was the avionics package, wasn't there? Think. Let's remove these. No, too big. Just right. Okay. Now, it's really silly to do it this way, but I'm going to do it this way because I'm feeling silly. Let me just put 2 of those. Well, that's really funny looking. Well, it works, but it's not very pretty, I guess you could call it. Yeah, do it like that, and then put one on the other side just for fun. Like so. So we have a very pointy ship. Very pointy ship that weighs 12 tons and has a thrust-to-weight ratio, surface thrust-to-weight ratio of 1, which actually isn't that bad when you consider. I guess I could put RCS on it if I really wanted to. RCS. Well, we can try it. We can see how that adjusts everything. Let's check it out. Let's try it out. I mean, worst thing that can happen is we screw it up, right? So there's some RCS, which gives it up to 12.83, and it brings our thrust-to-weight ratio down just a little bit. But of course, that is surface thrust-to-weight ratio. Blah, blah, blah. Wow, our center of mass is low. We could put our center of mass low. Okay, I keep it low, right? And then take 2 of the, you know, I'd need 4 of these, and they have to be lower. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. One here, and then one nearer to the top might, like right here. Like so. That doesn't really work. It's gotta be centered, right? Like that. So that might work. It won't be any good for docking, I'm afraid, but we probably won't be docking with anything, I don't think. So we're gonna try shiz. See, I'm about to say it, and then I think about it, I'm like, yeah, no. What good is a keythane tank and keythane converter without mining equipment? Yeah, we need the actual keythane miner thing. And in order to do that, we gotta put it somewhere where it will connect first. It's really weird, it won't connect in certain places, but it will connect in other places, and so as long as that's the case, you have to be like weird about it. With that, if you notice it turns green, then it goes out. It's because of the way the game is programmed, unfortunately, so you have to kind of head fake it. And to head fake it, we need to do something like this. There you go. And there you go. Boom, done. Those should be good enough to be able to still hit the dirt after we get it into the air. We need the solar panels, should go here and here. Hey, there we go, those fit just nicely. Now we're up to 15.03 tons. Aha, we're so much heavier than we were before. So we should get rid of that. I know, probably would have been better with it. And where's our center of mass? Still really low, doesn't matter. Probably would have been better with it, but we have a surface thrust to weight ratio of 0.86 and a vacuum delta V of 2580. So it's self-powered, self-motivating, self-detecting. Hopefully it will be self-correcting. And so I'm going to go ahead and try to take this to the wonderful moon place and see if we can get this thing to work slightly better than our current keyhole lander, which is not working properly. And to stick with our whole keyhole thing, we're going to go ahead and call this the Ksa Lockpick because it's self-sufficient and it kind of looks like something you jury-rig together and jimmy a door open with. But we do have to get this up into space, so I'm going to go ahead and build a rocket under it, and we're going to go ahead and try to take it to the moon, and hopefully we can land it on the moon nice and safe and gently, and then from there we will mine some kethane, maybe fill up our tanks, make this thing even heavier than it needs to be, and fly to those places that we need to go to. Yay! So I will see you guys there, I suppose, or in orbit or somewhere. We'll see you guys outside. Alright everybody, here we are out on the launch pad. I added some batteries just in case, and we're just going to go ahead and launch and get it in the air, and hopefully everything will be fine. Except when that happens. So yeah, let me go ahead and fix that really quick. Alright everybody, stages are corrected now because I forgot to move the clamps. Hehehe, go me. Everything should be okay now, so now we're going to go. So let us go. And once again, as always, as long as all the stages work out correctly, we should be able to make it into orbit and then to the moon without too much difficulty. I hope. Always a bit of hope there, not always a bit of everything. So we'll see how this first stage goes, and then of course if nothing blows up, flies off, breaks away, whatever, we'll go ahead and mosey on over to the moon, and I'll see you guys in orbit. Hey, so it looks like we're good first stage, so I'll see you guys up there. Alright everybody, here we are in orbit. A last minute change to the system did cause our pilot to change, so we no longer have Billy Boblin. We now have Fermi for some oddball reason, but it happens, so we can't really complain. Fermi is actually a pretty good pilot. I've flown with him before, so I'm not going to complain. So here we are in orbit, and we have a burn coming up in 11 minutes. So let's go ahead and get over there, and hopefully we can get to the moon without too much difficulty. Now, while I was searching for another place to land, I thought about landing where I landed the keyhole, and that flight has actually been discontinued. Usually I don't discontinue flights, but that flight was actually so bad that I discontinued it. There was really no way that we could salvage it, and nothing it was good for other than what it was initially designed for, and its initial design was bad. So for that reason I did discontinue the keyhole and moon spot flights, but we are going to replace them both with the single flight of the Lockpick, so no loss there really. I guess I could have done a mission to go get them, bring them back to Kerbin, but that's not what this is about. This is about exploring and having them, building a ship and, flying out there, picking them up, bringing them back would have just been a waste of time and effort, and it wouldn't have been, it probably would have been entertaining on the return part, but it wouldn't have been entertaining anywhere else. So I just decided to discontinue the flight and just get it out of the way instead of just leaving it there on the moon, not doing anything. Yeah, so dealer's choice, I guess. Alright, should be captured soon. Oop, there it is. There's our capture. Alright, center on the moon, bring it in. I could probably do this manually, but I don't care. Okay, 32,000, right? Yeah. That'll give me a round orbit. Now, as I was saying, I found out something interesting. When I was looking for a new place to land, the interesting thing was the fact that our original moon base is actually landed. Now that's the moon base with Bob, Bill, and Jeb. That moon base is landed on top of a Kethane deposit. Yeah, totally awesome. It's not as close to anomalies as the other landing position, but I thought it would be kind of awesome if we just land there and figure out the rest as we go. Just for fun, you know, just for fun. So we're going to do that. We're actually going to try to land close to Bob, Bill, and Jeb and then see how we can do. So let's go ahead and speed ourselves up a little bit. And it's going to take a while. Whoa, too fast. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So close. We're getting so close. And 1. Almost there. 30 seconds-ish, and we'll start here. Screw it. So there's our burn. And that brings our apoapsis down to 400, 300, 200, 100. Whoa. Okay, so our periapsis is now at 14. Our apoapsis is at 50. That's no good. What does that mean? Oh, shiz, that's what that means. It means we burned too much, so we're gonna have to flip this thing around and speed back up the other way. My fault. Totally my fault. Yeah, we're like 4 meters off the dirt on the other end. That's gonna cause some issues if we're not careful. So let's go ahead and roll this around. I really gotta get used to these things flipping out like they do, but they do. And I guess I could burn where this wants me to, and that would work. It's not like I'm in a hurry or anything. We have like, what, 800 seconds till we reach our periapsis or apoapsis, or we're all gonna die apsis. 8, 5, are we 22? Oh yeah, we're at 22 on the other end, that's better. Oh yeah, 22 kilometers are fine, we don't need to burn anymore, we're good. We are good! We have 32 meters a second of burn time left in this little engine. I guess for that we can ditch it. I mean, it's really not that. No, well, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Better to keep it and have it than, you know, ditch it and need it, and all sorts of other fun phrases like that that we're not going to worry about. Let's get rid of this, and then let's try to figure out how to land over here. And it's on the dark side of the moon. Yay! Blah, blah, blah. And we're too low to fix it, so I'm going to shift out and spin up time, and then come back as soon as it's on the lighter side so that we can actually land on the stupid thing. We could land here because it's in the light side of the moon, but you know what? I want to land here, and that's where we're going to land, because I'm in charge. At least that's what I like to say. It's not really true. But I'll see you guys when this is over here where it belongs. Alright everybody, everything is now in place. Well, I got a burn set up to angle us a little bit, which will help. And then I have a burn that, or I'm going to set up a burn that will get us to where we want to be. So, for that, we're going to have to go ahead and set up here really quick. And then that'll get us moving, so we're going to get moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's do it. Okay. And 2, 1. Closer would be better. For me, I guess. Close enough. Okay, so that's gone, and then ditch. And then speed up, because we're gonna need it. Ooh, too much. Too much. Yeah, too much. Okay, close enough. Close enough, because we do still have to slow down and land. And to do that, we're gonna have to do this. Alright, no, I don't want to set moon as target. I want to do that. Woohoo! Oh, come on. And now, how many meters a second? 505? Oh, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Like a boss, we can. Okay, so What's really cool is I put on those 2 sensors that you saw, or may have seen, the ones on the nose cones there, the avionics package. And the avionics package is awesome because although I'm all spinning out and wigging out and crap, check it. I just hit my SAS, boom, avionics package is everything else. Don't know how it works, don't care. Keeps me stable, I'm a happy person. Alright. So this is a burn in 4 minutes, but we're probably gonna have to slow down or start slowing down faster than that or sooner than that. So there's our target. Yay, there's Kerbin. Yay, here's us slowing the hell down. Double yay. Okay, so that's not bad. So we'll just start our burn here. And while we're sitting here, let's go ahead and do this. And we'll turn that off. Am I getting any detections? Not here, which is not good. But we do have a lot of fuel, so it's okay. I did turn off the detector sound because it does get annoying. What's great about this is with the amount of control I have over this ship, I can actually kind of pinpoint my landing a little bit better. So where are we now? Where are we now? We are here at 1 by 63, 1.8 by 63, and 1 by 60. Yeah, there's a Kethane deposit here. I'm probably a little bit shallow of it, so let's mosey over that way, I think. Where are we gonna land? Oh, we're gonna land very shallow. So let's fix that. Let's fix our shallowness. Burn a little bit more fuel in this direction. Just like that. Okay, not great because I just burned more fuel to do that. And, oh, there we go. We have Kethane. We are detecting Kethane. We're like right over the top of a deposit. So we could actually slow down if we wanted to. Ha ha ha, but who wants to? Alright, so let's bring it in. Alright. And gonna bring it down. Oh, look at that landing. A 3-point landing. Ha ha ha. Totally wicked. Alright, now we burned up a lot of our fuel. Oh noes, and we have no Kethane. Oh noes, what do? Well, we extend our Kethane drills. Of course. Yay, and they work. I was kind of concerned that they might not be long enough. It looks like they're just barely long enough to reach the ground. We can actually turn off our detector. We'll hide the map. We will check out our anomalies. So we have our 3 anomalies over here, all these anomalies over here, down here, over here, and over here. And we're not exactly in a position to get to any of them, unfortunately, from here. Except we're going to have, well, full Kethane tanks. Oh, look at that, Kethane tanks. I was actually kind of worried about that, too, if Kethane tanks have to be inline, but they don't. Kethane tanks do not have to be inline, so you can fill up these 2 Kethane tanks, and as long as this tank is inline, it will all work out fine. So, wonderfully perfect, and it's going to take a little while to fill these up. Actually a lot of while, and then a lot of while to convert, but we'll go ahead and speed up time a little bit for that. So let's just go ahead and zoop. Yeah, it takes a long time because it's like at 50. This is at 50 times speed, and then at 100 times speed. Yeah, it takes a long time to fill up these tanks. That's okay. That's okay. We got the time. Our thrust to rate ratio will go down as these fill up, but if you notice, we have a thrust to rate ratio of like 4 something. We are set. We are good. We do not have a problem. Faramy's having a great time. Okay, so that's done. And since that's done, let's just go ahead and activate liquid fuel, and we'll activate the oxidizer too, so we'll do both. So it's going to start, yeah, it's going to start working on both of those. And while it's draining, and it's going to be draining a lot faster than it's filling, but it's going to be draining and filling at the same time. So we can speed that process up. Zoop, 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 zoop. And when those stop, yeah, there we go. We're out of Kethane, so we can deactivate these 2 really quick. And let that fill back up. So yeah, we have a little bit of time on our hands for this. So we're gonna do 100 times again. Fill up our Kethane tanks. And we're actually, oh, I can't activate while I'm at 100 times, so we're actually going to activate the oxidizer first, and just let the oxidizer fill up, and that should fill up with what we got. It does, okay. And then from there, we will deactivate and then activate liquid fuel. Ooh, that's not going to fill up, I don't think. Yeah, it's gonna get close, but not close enough. Oh, that's okay. Boom, done. Okay, cool. So we should be... yes. Yes. So deactivate that. And there it is. Now all we have to do is just refill our Kethane tanks completely. We'll be set to go, and we can go visit our dudes over here if we wanted to, or we could go visit an anomaly if we wanted to. Completely up to us. I guess we could visit Bill and Bob and see how they're doing. I didn't put a grab ladder on here for Fermi, unfortunately, so if he gets out in order to get in, I'm going to have to throw him at the cockpit. I'm actually going to have to throw him at the cockpit, and I don't know how that's going to work, so we'll have to test that, I think, before anything else, because if he's going to get out and explore, we got to make sure he can get back in, right? I guess I should have put a ladder, like, right here, and he would have been fine, but that was totally my fault. So let's go ahead and fill up our Kethane tanks really quick. Really quick. There we go. 1,000 times speed. It's insanity! I know, look at that. Yeah, I can't believe that I thought I had designed... I was watching, it was really funny, as I was watching Scott Manley. And he had designed a refueling pod, which had a Kethane converter, a pilot and co-pilot seat with the big cans, not the little ones. I used the little singular ones, but he had the big cans. The big engine, 2 big nuclear rockets, everything else, and he brought it to the moon, and he was able to land, fill up on Kethane, take off, take it back to the space station, fill up the Kethane tank, convert it to fuel, fill up the fuel tanks, do all that stuff, and then take it back. And what I decided to do, like a jackass, is I decided to make 2 different ships and dock them on the ground. And that just, it wasn't working for us. So, unfortunately, that one did have to be discontinued. But we do have this one, which is a much better idea, because now we can fly to our destination, fly to our Kethane deposits, and now we don't have to worry about running out of fuel halfway there, and then driving the Kethane truck back, and then not being able to dock with the Kethane truck, because that was the other thing, is because if we ran out of fuel when we landed, and the Kethane truck showed up, there would be no way to get on top of the Kethane truck to begin with, so it wouldn't have mattered. Our converter would have been completely useless, so this is a much better design for us. So let's go ahead and lift off. Okay, and we're going to go in that-ish direction, I guess. Let's tee off a little bit. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're going to head in that direction a little bit. We're going to see how that works for us. Yeah, I think I'll keep our landing gear down for now, just in case we come down a little hard or something. Alright, so we have to do 2 things. We have to fight our vertical speed and make sure our horizontal speed is not so terrible as to get us killed, so... So that should keep our vertical speed roughly. Yeah, okay, so there we go. We're not perfect, but we're close enough, and our horizontal speed's at about 30, so that'll keep us up. Even though it looks like we're going up, we're actually not going up. We're actually basically stable. We're not moving up or down at all. Well, we're moving up a little bit now. But this should come in within 2.5. Okay, there it is. And we can take a look at our map. Oh, I'm still on the moon. Ah, okay, let's recenter, and that way we can zoom in more. There we go. There we go. That should be coming right down in the middle. Okay. And then for that to work to our... There it goes. Oh, autosave. Okay. Why would you autosave me there, you stupid machine? What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, well, whatever. Alright. Here we go. So we have the beep beep one, the Destiny... yeah, the Destiny garage, and then the Destiny one. So perfect. Okay, we're going to slow ourselves down a lot and try to keep ourselves above the ground a lot. Because it's bad when you don't do that. A lot. We're going to burn harder in that direction. And bring us down. 11 meters per second is too high. Alright, there we go. So my vertical speed is now -5. No, more speed, thank you. I don't know why I wasn't doing that right, but I wasn't. A nice gentle landing, only 291 or 219 meters away. That's nice. See, so we actually have stable control over our ability to fly, and that is wonderful. And then we can do this again. That's energy. We don't need energy, do we? Well, we'll probably need energy since my solar panels aren't exactly set up at 100% here. Yeah. And that's converting, yes? Yeah, it's converting. Okay, so we'll let that convert. Convert, damn you, convert. Done. Deactivate, deactivate. And then because we're silly, and I'm pretty sure we're still on top of the key thing deposit, we're going to do this. And that should start filling this up really quick. Oh yeah, so we landed, strangely enough, without even realizing it. And I know the number's randomly generated when you land, or when you scan for the first time, like when you install the mod, but for whatever reason it decided to put a key thing deposit directly under the place where we had landed our first ever moon base, which is great. It's great for us. So we have that. So now we can go and visit our Kerman friends. So let's go ahead and we'll wait for all that to get done. Get done, be done. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to do this, and we're going to EVA Fermi, and hopefully he'll be okay. Yeah, so he's gonna let go R, and don't die, Fermi. Oh, don't break off mech jeb either, Fermi. Okay, there we go. So he's gonna just mosey on over really quick. In space, no one can hear you. That's right. Luckily, I can go over here, and when I'm over here, I can refuel my jetpack, so I don't have to worry about walking back, which is great. But I need more practice doing EVA. I do. I'm terrible at it. But we're gonna head over, and we're gonna visit. I think it's Bill and Jeb are outside right now, not Bob. Bob is up in the sky, like a pie in your eye, or some crap like that. Oh, I slowed down. I slowed down. Don't slow down, Fermi. Come on. Woohoo! I am no good at this. And land nice and gentle. Oh, look at that. Fermi was able to do it. So the car is in the garage. The BP's actually in the garage. And, oh yeah, I forgot. I can't get inside because there's only room for 2 Kermans. Unfortunately. So even if I were to grab hold here and climb up, I did not put a living pod. I did not expect visitors, damn it. Yo dudes, let me in. Oh no, cannot board a full module. So yeah, unfortunately it's full, so we'll have to get our dudes. Oh, Fermi, come on, man. Be more careful. You're in space, dude. You have to be all ominous and whatnot. So we're gonna, yeah, here we go. So Jebediah is gonna get out. He hasn't gotten out in a while. He's gonna get out. He's gonna go over here and he's gonna say hi to Fermi. Hey, Fermi, it's nice to see you. I've been up here for 200 Okay, Jeb, now you're just showing off. I've been up here for 200 bajillion years, man. Totally awesome to see you, dude. And Fermi and him are gonna, like, jammer. Me. However Kermans talk, I don't know. Totally awesome. Alright, and that's Fermi. So Fermi needs some jet fuel, and because Fermi needs jet fuel, he's gonna go back inside. Sorry, Jeb. I'm gonna have to borrow your seat for a minute, everybody. And I guess if I wanted to, I could take Bill or yeah. Yay, we're inside. Yay. Hey, Bill, how's it going? It's going okay, man. It's great. Actually, I think Jeb was our pilot. Yeah, this is Fermi because yeah, because Bill wears the orange spacesuit, so that's Fermi there. So Fermi's in the viewing screen. So come on, Fermi, EVA, because you just needed your jetpack full, so you were able to fill up your jetpack, which is awesome. This thing has been up here for so long, you'd think it had broken down by now, but it hasn't. Alright, and then from here, I want to go to Jebediah, and Jebediah is going to climb back inside. I guess Jebediah could give Fermi a drive back to... You know, why not? Why the hell not? Let's do that. Let's have Jebediah, I'm trying to remember names here. Let's have Jebediah give Fermi a ride home. How's that? Sounds like a great idea. So, open garage, please. Well, that's doing its thing. Jebediah will head on over. Alright, that should not be closed. I don't believe I closed it. Maybe I did. Which is okay, because you can reopen it. I know you can. As long as it's not broken, it can be reopened. Blink. Open hatch. There we go, and Jebediah will climb inside, because Jebediah's cool like that. Oh, Jebediah will climb in. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we say, close the hatch, extend the gears. Oops. the hell? Okay, that's no good. What did we break off? We broke off our battery. Oh, well. Oh, well. It happens. That's Jebediah for you. It's no good unless there's an explosion. So we broke off our battery. But as long as we have solar-powered panels, we are fine. And you know what I just did? I did something silly. Open hatch. There you go. Alright. So Jeb will just have to get it back here before the sun goes down, that's all. Come on, Fermi. Whoop. Okay, this is not... Ah! Get... There you go, get in. What the hell, guys? You make me look like a jackass over here. Alright, so we need to just go, 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 go. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that, it actually lights up the thing, it's so close. Just a little drive in the car. Just giving him a little hand, just whatever. How much power is this thing? Yeah, 0.7? Okay, so it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, it's just I lost my battery, that's all that happened. So, we'll drive over. Here you go, buddy. Have a good day. And we'll open the hatch. And then Fermi will EVA. And Fermi will head over this way. And we'll put Jeb back where he belongs first before we do anything else. So close hatch. And we'll GTFO. Bye, buddy. Good luck on your explorations. We'll be here in the same spot we've been in for 6,170 plus days. Because the garage was actually delivered several years after the Destiny 1. So, yeah, there's a high potential chance that they've been here a couple thousand years, a couple hundred years. No, not really. My game's actually only 18 years old, so they've been here for about 18 years, which is probably just as bad. And I'm not going to put the beep beep back in the garage, because I already broke off one thing. I'm not going to risk breaking off another. Jeb's going to EVA, and then we're going to go ahead and... oh, right, I have to actually... I'm clicking on it, I actually have to be... yeah. Oh, status is locked. Okay, fine, whatever. Whatever. Just be like that. See if I care. Alright, so, in we go. Okay, no. Jeb, come on, man. Grab hold. Grab. There you go. Now get your fat butt back inside. Board. Cool. Alright, now it's time to go find Fermi. Fermi. Okay, now Fermi hopefully will be able to get up. So what we need to do is we need to turn on our RCS. We need to thrust up. Like so. Board. Hey, look at that. It works on the moon. That probably would never work on any other planet, but it works on the moon. So here we are. So that was super fun. A great test, a great run, a great check of our systems and how they work. It looks like this will work as long as we can land at a fuel deposit rather than not, because if we run out of fuel, we're going to have a big problem. But we do have 2 full Kethane tanks, which will help. But for now, I think we're going to go ahead and pause before we go to our first anomaly. So I'd like to thank you all very much for joining me, 4KB Short, on this Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program with Kerbal Space Adventures. And I will see you next video.